Good afternoon. It's Friday, February 15th, 2019 on the Gentile calendar. As I've said before, you don't really need glasses when you have a bottle. I want to continue on with the complexities of the Book of Kent, which will consume many years of my life. Actually, all the way up until I die. But before I do that, I want to take advantage of this beautiful sunny afternoon, because it's been more than a week since I even recorded a video. It's been a week since I even uploaded one. And I wanted to remind you that I am indeed God's own biochemist. I figured out the cure for cancer is cannabis, that the largest selling class of drugs, the aspirin-like drugs, are killing almost all of you. But, of course, all of you think that you know better than me. That's the problem. There's so many people I run onto YouTube and social media that shouldn't have even graduated high school. You know, the other day I ran into somebody who, what was the problem? It was, it was a Catholic Christian woman the other night. He's 54, and she doesn't even know who Torquemada is. That's how bad it is out there amongst the population. So, one of the things I really want to highlight in this episode before I go into others is that I told you before that YouTube and Google is studying the 1/10 of 1% at the top, the most intelligent, for AI. And I have to be careful in what I do. I reject every piece of crap on YouTube, etc. Explain why. And YouTube knows that I will not, the biggest science channels that have tens of millions of subscribers, like SciShow, Veritasium, yada yada, I won't watch them because they make scientific errors, which I tell them about. And you retards just keep on watching and keep on making them rich, because they make you feel like you're intelligent when you're not. I'm taking a little break here because just in the last few nights, lately I've been sleeping during the day. Today I had to get up early, relatively early, go to town. It's Shabbat. Get some wine to do as I'm commanded, which is take one of the precursors, since I really don't smoke cannabis anymore. And YouTube's been studying me closely. They see all the stuff I reject and stuff like that because it's bogus garbage. Almost anybody that claims to be a scientific expert, any channel, any MD, any chiropractor, this last night I ran into this health nut who was teaching people how to brine cabbage. I'm going to go real slow here now because I'm not even 4 minutes in. Look, my ex-wife liked that. I think she knew it helped keep her super slender. She was a true ectomorph anyway, and she knew that pickles and sauerkraut, brined items, just destroyed her appetite. I would cook fabulous meals and she wouldn't touch them for a day or two or three after I put them in the fridge. But there was this guy, especially last night. He hadn't popped up. I know I've already blocked him before. YouTube is really bad about, actually you YouTubers are the persons that are bad. Is, like I told you in my how to YouTube video, which is like 20 or 30 videos back, is it just keep stealing other people's material and hide behind the camera and don't let them know how old and ugly you are. I'm right here in full sunlight. You can see how old and ugly I am, but I'm not ugly upstairs, unlike the rest of you. almost all of you YouTubers are really ugly and retarded upstairs. So last night this guy started off showing how to prepare brined cabbage, which is as bad as brined cucumbers, pickles. They produce enough lactic acid, which all us old athletes and chemists know all about lactic acid. It's something you got to get out of your system. It'll mess you up. Yeah, any of you out there that are young, you probably have a coach that's probably only 30 or 40, but still he knows to keep you running after practice to try to get the lactic acid from your muscles out. This asshole was on there trying to tell everybody it was like Sam the Gardener or whatever his name was, which I put it like a double, triple. It's the second time I've blocked that guy. And he's on there trying to teach you how to take cabbage, which being a leafy green shouldn't be eaten at all due to its toxicity, but if you're going to eat it stir-fried. Quick, boom, boom. Actually, the stir-frying breaks down some of the toxins, but he wanted you to brine it and create gallons of lactic acid. No, you get blocked from me because of that. You come on YouTube, you make one scientific misstatement, you make one error, I block your channel. I give a big thumbs down on your video and block your channel. You ain't getting away with crap with me, you losers. There's so many of you out there that even have advanced degrees, but you're retards when it comes to biochemistry. Absolute anybody that calls themselves nutritionist or dietitian or even an MD, you're a freaking retard. You will not get in my way of telling people that one of the things that you don't eat, you can eat a little bit of those vinegared preservatives like bread and butter pickles or other, but stuff that's strictly cured by salt, brine, produces so much lactic acid that in a real normal, non-junky human being, you will get vicious, violent stomach cramps and lay in your bed for a day or two. So I may end this one here real quickly, even before like 12 minutes. You people that listen, because everything that comes up, health or whatever, YouTube knows I'm going to block it. I don't want to get angry at these retards. And y'all are, please. There's some guy up there going like, eat 2 cloves a day will, prevent cancer. Oh, yeah, sure. Eat turmeric. It's the best antibiotic I've got. Oh, you're so full of shit. Turmeric's so toxic. Almost all spices are toxic. I grew up eating a bland diet because that's a natural Texas Anglo diet. Plus, my father, due to stress and other things, shortly after I was born, had 2/3 of his stomach cut out just because my mother occasionally exceeded, 1 grain of garlic powder for 12 people at the table. That's how toxic garlic is, you retards. Now, I've been talking to this retarded Massachusetts asshole, as he finally got kicked out, came down to Texas. His parents immediately put him out in the garage because they can't tolerate him. And his parents eat this healthy bullshit where they're throwing away almost everything they eat. And what they're eating is so toxic. I told him to tell him, go ahead and keep eating that shit. My biochemist friend, Kent, says, keep eating it so I can inherit quicker, which is what's going to happen. Look, just because somebody has a title doesn't mean that they're right. The only thing that's right is the chemistry and what your own body's telling you. When you eat massive amounts of garlic, peppers, turmeric, even ginseng, ginger, whatever, unless it's like vanilla or like a sweet basil, lime basil, or some oregano. Even those are only permissible in small quantities. The rest are poison. Your body tells you because you get sick. You have to take pills, okay? Anytime you're taking pills to counteract your diet, which I don't. When you're taking pills to counteract your diet, that's my proof to you that you're a retard that won't listen to a brilliant man like me who knows more about food chemistry, biochemistry, or anybody that you people. You remember that Dr. Oz guy? He popped up for a while. Me and my friends went on there and actually attacked his individual, always grossly obese, morbidly obese female followers. And everything that he said, the kale chips, he was just pushing product, raking in the millions off of stupid people that don't know anything about food chemistry, food toxicity, or biochemistry. Almost every one of you are stupid. I'm going to state it real quick here because I'm almost at 12 minutes. You know, almost 40-something years ago, there's this weirdo Jew named Dr. Dean Adele, who was available every day by phone call on the AM stations across this country, where he would tell you simple facts like you don't need antioxidants. The human body makes 256 antioxidants. Those antioxidants and UV protectors and stuff are strictly for the protection of the plant. You vegans and vegetarians are the dumbest chemists on this planet. You don't realize the fact that you're so skinny, so you lack muscles, you're constantly booping and farting, is because of your stupid diet. I know that my genetic line, which it took me a long time to figure out, I'm only supposed to eat meat and fruit that usually grows from trees, which you can consider. I don't get along with the deadly nightshade. Potatoes, tomatoes. It's only because of the anesthetic properties of tobacco I can tolerate any. But I learned a long time ago that to not eat GMOs and to only eat good meat and stuff that came off of trees, although there are now 5 genetically modified antioxidant-filled apples on the market, which I haven't found yet around here locally. And a Santa Rosa plum, I knew that 10, 12 years ago. But most of you are complete idiots that will follow whatever person that you're sexually attracted to, just because they have a degree called RN or dietitian or registered nutritionist. You people are jokes. You're sick all the time because you're both mentally ill and you're too retarded to listen or do the research to prove that what you're being told to do, like how to brine cabbage, like last night. I rode that guy up and down before I blocked him, shoved him off. I rode all of his commenters go like, "Oh, it's great, so-and-so, Sammy the gardener." No, it's not. Eating brine cabbage or brine pickles will kill you due to lactic acid. Look it up. Okay?